It's coming up. July 30th is World Day Against Trafficking of Persons, and one local company is working to help in the fight against human trafficking.
Joining us now for this sponsored interview is doTERRA VP of Philanthropy, Missy Larson, to talk more about Helping Hands. Welcome, Missy.
Nice to see you.
Okay, let's dive in. We hear a lot about this in the media right now, and a big part of the focus at doTERRA is supporting the efforts to fight human trafficking.
Human trafficking is a real thing, and I know a lot of people have seen this movie that is out right now, and they're asking questions, what can they do? And that has been a question that I've heard for years. What can I do? And the biggest thing is become educated about your own communities, because this movie out right now shows these international issues, and we have to remember it's a movie, it's not a documentary. There's some falsities in it, the way that it shows, but it started a conversation,
which is important.
People
are talking about
critical. It started a conversation, and people are asking, what can I do? Because the real issue is we have trafficking amongst us. The biggest issue that people need to realize is that in their own homes is the biggest risk. The internet, social media. So we have at doTERRA, we just put together this incredible parent resource that people can go and watch for a full hour to learn about which apps to know about with your kids, how to keep your kids safe, how to know if there's predators, because there are predators online, and you can find out a lot of information just digging in.
What I love about this, Missy, is as a parent of children who are all over social media, there's always a new app, there's always a new something, and parents feel left behind. You think you're keeping up on it, and it moves like the speed of light. So you have something called the Hope Action Plan.
Yes.
What is that? So
the Hope Action Plan is doTERRA's way that we are really fighting this, and it takes prevention, rescue, and aftercare. Human trafficking is a very, very complex issue. And we look at it as, oh, we can go grab these kids out of a problem and it's solved. It's not solved. If people are not put into a restorative opportunity and a journey of healing, we see that in our own lives, right? It's a very long healing process. So anyway, if you're pulled out of trafficking, you need to go into aftercare. And if we can prevent it from the beginning, that is the best we could do, right? And so the statistic I heard from the Attorney General's office is for every predator that we shut down online, we save 13 kids.
That's huge. Will you talk a little bit about right here in our state? Because again, I do think we're talking more about it, but if people think, oh, it can't be that bad here, or is it really happening right where we live?
It used to be that the officers wouldn't even file human trafficking charges because they didn't want to re-victimize the victims. So I worked at the Attorney General's office, and I remember Rod Decker coming and saying, you don't have any trafficking because there's no trafficking because I'm not seeing it in the cases. Well, that was on purpose because they didn't want to re-victimize the victims, but they realized very quickly that the human trafficking had to be in the charges. So now they're much more educated about how they put the prosecutorial processes together. And but we see cases and they're all over the map. They're kids that are pulled through the internet onto the streets. The biggest risk that we have, though, is the at-risk youth that are coming out of state care, that are coming out of foster homes, those who land on the street. There's a vulnerability amongst these kids, and traffickers will go after vulnerable populations.
Missy, I think this is so interesting. It's been going on for a long time, but just was called different things. We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Why is this so important to doTERRA?
This is so critical to doTERRA because we really, our motto is we help the world heal. And this is a critical issue. If you look at the Global Slavery Index, 49.6 million people in slavery. Now, 22 million of those are in forced marriages internationally, but the U.S. has a very high level. If you look at the state by state of what's going on, we need to know, we need to get educated. Take On Watch that is on the doTERRA Healing Hands site. We have a, we can send there. But there's also, it's back to that question, what can I do? So if people want to get involved, doTERRA has a hope oil that 100%, or excuse me, $10 of every bottle that goes with the hope oil goes back to fighting human trafficking. We also, I think we're out right now because of the month, but keep checking back, those are there. And then a way to donate to all of these. And we have this incredible officer training and other things that we're really, really involved in this fight.
What an important conversation. Okay, website for us one more time to get all of the information, take the training.
Right here on the screen, you can follow the QR code, or it's doTERRAHealingHands.org/hope.
We'll put a link on our website, everybody, abc4.com/GTU. The movie's just the start. Now be educated, donate, and help in the fight.
And look around in your own communities.
Thank you so much, Missy.
Thank you. Thanks again to doTERRA for sponsoring this interview.